trying to get this steady. Anyway, this is a little vlog update as to what I've been up to. I just completed Sniper Elite 4 last night, and let me tell you that was a complete and utter pain to do the last bit of it. I mean, the mission was pretty straightforward, right? But the issue that I had was there's supposed to be this bit where I'm just gonna go across the road. There's supposed to be this bit where the bad guy escapes in a plane, and then basically you have to sit there and take out the engine, and then as the plane turns around, you basically got a few seconds to basically shoot the actual bomb on the actual plane near the landing gear. And then when you try using your I'm trying to think of the thing. When you use that thing to hold your breath so that you can go for a more accurate shot, it doesn't kind of shot properly. So it took me nearly, I don't know, it was maybe 15-20 minutes and did it. So the video was longer than what it really should have been. Because if I had known it was that, well, it wasn't really straightforward anyway, but it was still a pain. I kind of would have done, it would have been much shorter. So that's my only problem, my problem at the game. So now I've got that finished, and what I've done now is I've uploaded off Game Pass Final Fantasy. I'm trying to make sure I get this right. Final Fantasy 8 remastered. So what I might do is I might do some of that, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do the whole thing, because it could be one of those things where I play it and then I just get fed up of it after a while, and then obviously there's a lot of grinding that you have to do. And I'm trying to remember if I had the original Final Fantasy 8 on PlayStation 1, but I think it came with 4 discs, but I've only got 3 of them. So obviously I haven't played it in years, so it's gonna be interesting to do that. And I think I've downloaded Final Fantasy X2 remastered. I think it's got X2 remastered. So I've got that to do. So I don't know which one I'm gonna do. But probably will be Final Fantasy 8 that I probably will sit there and probably will try out. I'm trying to think what else I've been playing. I've been playing The Grid. Obviously, I think we've got a first season, so I've got a long way to go on that. So that's just, I'm still playing that in bits and pieces. Now with Dead Space 2, here's where it's gonna be a bit odd. Anyway, the last chapter I was up to on that game was on chapter 8, I think if I remember correctly. And then so what I've been doing with the other parts is I've been playing it through before I was as like a practice run to complete the actual game. And technically I actually completed it. But then it was a bit of a pain in the arse to actually sit there and do it. And then because I was just practicing, I practiced running playing the actual game. So what I've done now, so when you complete the game, you basically get a new, you get a new suit, and some of them give you, also you can hold 25 slots of items, and some of the things give you either like maybe more armor or more damage or more hit points. So basically, which as for doing the last part of the game, it's kind of really kind of difficult. So what I've done is that I've replayed it from the Game Plus save. Obviously you keep all the items and your upgrades, and then you just play the game again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play it up to the point which would have been chapter 8, and then start streaming that from where I left off on Twitch, and then obviously I'll upload that to him because I didn't make the game a little bit easier. But I've done the thing before, so I've put it before. So the only thing that people will notice, I'll have more weapons, and the character was slightly upgraded, but it's basically the same stuff anyway. So that's what I've done with Dead Space. Oh, missing cat. So I've got that to do, so hopefully, these kids on the right, that's one of the things I don't like about not to say I hate kids, but it's just far too many of them. But the problem that I had with Dead Space 2, because rather than do a separate review for it, was that that this starts off. Obviously, it's a bigger, more bolder version of the first game. But what I didn't like about the last 2 or 3 chapters is it just becomes Call of Duty, where it just throws all the zombies at you, so you're just shooting the crap out of them. And obviously, if your character isn't as upgraded as what it should be, then the game's a lot harder. So that's what disappointed. That's why I was very frustrated with the last 2. That's why I ended up just completing it. Of course, I'm not going to redo because obviously I think there's 14 or 13 chapters, and I was on chapter 8, so I'm not. So I was practicing. I thought, I'm not going to redo it again. So what I'm going to do, also as before, is just play it through again, but then the character will be a lot stronger. So when I do the last couple of missions, it should be a hell of a lot easier. But it's a bit of a pain in the arse, to be frank, and that's why I got frustrated with it, and made some Twitter comments about that I preferred the first game, because it wasn't kind of as bad as that. So anyway, so I've got that, and obviously most people might know you got the Matrix Resurrection trailer coming out tomorrow, so I'm not going to do a live reaction of it. Might do a little video on my thoughts on the actual trailer, and then that will pretty much be it really. So I might be interested in it anyway. And I've got some review videos, some reviews of some products that I've bought, so that will be coming up, and then I might decide what other games I'm going to play, so that should be interesting. Anyway, speak to you all again soon. Take care, and bye for now.